production of Cyrano de Bergerac. A few quick announcements. Thank you. One, for your safety, please remain seated during the performance. Particularly the first part of the performance, there's a lot of sword fighting. And for your safety, please stay out of the stairs in the front walkway area. Thank you. Secondly, I would like to announce that we do have an acting program over at Belvedere Park. It is for students ages 7 to 17. We run Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4:30 to 6. You will see 9 of our acting students featured in this production, and we are very proud to have them part of our show. For more information, please see Laura McLean here in the front row. And without further ado, enjoy our production of Cyrano de Bergerac.
Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Monsieur!
Monsieur!
What a beautiful day it is! Let us sing!
How about we dance?
Why don't we fight?
Why not fight?
Let's fight! Oh! Come on!
Hey, you there, 15 souls!
Quiet, the free.
What? Soldier, the household of the king.
Oh, the play will not begin at 7. Plenty of time. And here's the whole floor empty. Shall we try our exercise?
But first, you have time to eat. Come, children. Shouldn't I say you want some dinner, right?
Yes, Father. What is the play this afternoon?
Marie,
Who wrote it?
Balthasar Bravo. What a play.
Yeah.
I may present you the veteran Christian de Nouillette's
Rather fine head, is it not? Profile.
and Captain de Quiggy.
Enchanté.
He's not new. Possibly a shaking head back.
Monsieur's recently from Turin.
Yes, I've been in Paris 2 or 3 weeks only. I join the guards tomorrow.
We have an audience today.
Yes, a brilliant one.
Oh, my dear boy, I came here to serve you, but where is the lady? I must be going.
No, a little longer. She's always here. I must find some way to meet her. I'm dying of love. And you know everybody, the whole court and the whole town. And put them all into your songs. At least tell me their names.
Oh, not I.
No, wait.
But there's a tavern not far from here, and I am dying of thirst. Reginald!
4 pies, 14 cakes, and Cyrano. Not here. Astonishing.
The pastry cook of the poets and the
You
actors.
do me too great an honor.
Nay, hold your peace, statesman that you are.
But Cyrano, not here. Astonishing.
Why so?
Why, Montclair plays.
That hippopotamus is to assume the role of Foden? What is that to Cyrano?
Why, haven't you heard? Monsieur de Bergerac so hates Montclair, has forbidden him for 3 weeks to appear on stage.
Well,
Montclair plays.
You cannot enter that.
Oh, that I have come to see.
Who is this Cyrano?
A fellow well skilled in all tricks of fence.
Is he of noble birth?
Aye, noble enough, he's a cadet in the guards. But 'tis his friend Lebret yonder who can best tell you. Lebret! Seeking for the Bergerac?
I am uneasy.
Is it not true that he's the strangest of men?
True that he is the choicest of earthly beings.
Poet.
Soldier,
Philosopher!
Musician!
A remarkable presence!
Truly, I should not look to find his portrait with a grave hand and Philippe de Champagne. He might have been a model for Caillou, one of those wild swashbucklers with a mask. A hat with 3 plumes and a doublet with 6 points. His cloak behind him over his long sword cocked like that of a strutting shattered clan. Prouder than any swaggering Chamberlain hatched out of Gascony. And to complete this punchinello figure, such a nose! My lord, this is no such nose as that rose. One cannot simply look upon it without crying, oh no, impossible, exaggerated. But then you smile and say, of course, presently he will take it off. But that, Monsieur de Bergerac will never do.
He keeps it on! And God help the man who smiles.
He did not come.
There, quickly in the box, look.
Yourself?
Quickly, her name.
Madeline Robin, called Roxanne. Refined, intellectual, unmarried. Ah, that man, the Count de Guiche, in love with Roxanne. Married himself, however, to the niece of the Cardinal. Therefore wishes her to marry a friend of his, the Vicomte de Valbert. Somewhat melancholy fellow, but well accommodating. Roxanne says no, nevertheless. De Guiche is powerful, but not above persecuting. I've written a little song about it. Here, I'll sing it for you. It's a naughty little song. It'll make the Guiche furious. It's not so bad either. Listen.
No, adieu.
Whither away?
To Monsieur de Valbert.
Be careful. That man is a swordsman. But wait, somebody's looking at you.
Roxanne.
Oh, very well. I'll be leaving you. Everywhere else, they love to hear me sing, and I am dying of thirst. Oh, what?
No sign anywhere of Cyrano.
Wait and see.
I hope he has not seen the bill.
Play!
Shall we sit near the stage? Come down there.
Valbert, the Vicomte. Scoundrel. Quick, my glove. Who threw it in his face? Hey, I was looking for a glove.
Oh, you found a hand? Let me go. I can tell you something.
Well?
Thingy is that friend of yours.
Well?
Good as dead. Understood? Ambush. Wrote a song about, no matter, there's 100 men waiting for you. I'm one.
100 men? Who arranged it?
Secret.
Oh.
Professional secret.
Well, where did you be?
At the ports of the Nesto, on his way homeward. Tell him so. Save his life.
But how can I find him?
Go around all the taverns, and everyone will find one line of writing. Understood? To warn you.
God, what swine. 100 men against one. I'll go. Leave her here. Leave him. I must save Lignier.
What floor he enters now?
Thrice happy he who hides in pomp and power, in sylvan shade of solitary bower, where balmy zephyrs fan the burning cheeks.
Right! Have I not obeyed you these 3 weeks? Cyrano, king of clowns! Leave the stage at once!
Now.
You disobey me?
Thrice happy he.
Well! Monarch of mountebanks! Must I come and plant a forest on your shoulder? Go! Presently I grow angry. The play proceed, please.
If you protect me, I will continue on.
Fat swine! If you dare breathe one balmy zephyr more, I'll fan your cheeks for you. Unless these gentlemen retain their seats, my cane may bite their ribbons. Fly, goose! Shoo! Take to your plumes before I pluck your plumes and draw your gorge. Off stage! What? Still there? Very well. Then I enter, left with knife. Carve this large Italian sausage.
So if you insult me, you insult the muse.
Sir, if the muse who never knew your name had the honor to meet you, be sure that after one glance at that face of yours, that mortuary urn of a body, she would apply her buskins toward the rear.
Proceed, Montgomery, the play, please.
Did someone speak? I say be silent. And I offer one universal challenge to you all. Approach, young heroes. Come, I will take your names, each in his turn. No crowding. 1, 2, 3. Come get your numbers. Who will head the list? You? You? Oh, no. To the first man who falls, I'll build a monument. Will no one seen? Ah, you're all so modest. You blush before a sword naked. Sweet innocence! Not one name, not one finger! Very well, then I go on. I'd have a fiercer cure of this carbuncle, or I not bring the land sex. Tend to me, full moon. I will clap my hands 3 times thus. And on the 3rd you will eclipse yourself. Ready? 1, 2, 3! Why, I have 2 reasons, little girl, either one conclusive. Primo, a lamentable actor who mouths his verse and modes his tragedy and heaves up like a god carrier lines not to soar on their own wings. Segundo, that's my little secret. Idiots.
The great Montfleury! Did you know that the Duke de Candale was his patron? Well, who is yours?
No one!
No one? No patron.
I said no!
No great lord to cover with his name.
No! I have told you twice. Must I repeat? No, madam, no patron, but a patroness.
When do you leave Paris?
That's as may be.
The Duke de Candale has a very long arm.
Mine is longer by 3 feet of steel. You may go. You may go. Or tell me. Why are you staring at my nose?
No.
Does it astonish you?
No,
Perhaps
my
it is
lord.
long and dangling like a trunk.
My lord, you
Or crooked
misunderstand.
like an owl's beak.
No, absolutely.
Perhaps a pimple ornaments the end of it.
No.
A fly parading up and down. What is this portent? This phenomenon?
Yeah, I've been very careful not to look at your nose.
And why not, if you please? Does it perhaps disgust you then?
No, not at
Or
all.
its
No,
form obscene?
no, not in
Perhaps
the
its
least.
color appears unwholesome. Possibly you find it just a trifle long.
No, small, very small, infinitesimal.
What? How? You accuse me of this absurdity? Small, my nose? Magnificent, my nose, you pug, you knob, you buttonhead. Know that I glory in this nose of mine, for a great nose indicates a great man. Genial, courteous, virile, courageous, as I am. And such as you poor wretch, will never dare to be even in imagination, for that lank, inglorious concavity which my right hand finds is devoid of pride, of poetry, of soul, of picturesqueness, of contour, of character, of nose, in short, as that which at the end of that lip spine my left foot. Take notice, all who find this feature of my countenance a theme for comedy. When the humorist is noble, then my answer is to be more heartfelt, more pointed.
Presently the fellow will grow tiresome.
Oh, he blows his trumpet.
Well, will no one interfere?
No one. Observe, I will proceed to put him in his place. Your nose. Your nose is rather large.
Rather?
Oh, well.
That's all.
Why, of course, that's all.
Ah, no, young sir, you're too simple. I might have said, oh, great many things. On Joe, I waste your opportunity. For example, thus, aggressive. I, sir, if that nose were mine, I'd have it amputated on the spot. Friendly. How do you treat with such a nose? You ought to have a cup made specially, descriptive. Tinsel, rock, a crab, a cape, say rather, a peninsula. Kindly, How you when the birds you love so much come to seats upon your nose, what is this that you give them? Oh, insolent, oh! Ah, when you smoke, your neighbors must suppose your chimney is on fire. Cautious! Oh, take care! A weight like that might make you, whoa, top-heavy, pedantic. Does not Aristophanes mention a mythological monster called Hippocampanophontocamelos? Surely we have here Cyrano tonight! Familiar! Well, old torchlight, hang your hat over that chandelier. It hurts my eyes. Oh, eloquent whoosh! When it blows, the typhoon howls, and the clouds darken. Dramatic harm. Oh, and it bleeds, and see, enterprising. What a sight for some perfumer. Lyric bomb. Hark, the horn of rolling calls to summon Charlemagne. Simple. When do they unveil the monuments? Oh, respectful sir, I recognize you, a man of parts. A man of prominence, rustic, hey, what? Call that a nose? Nah. I'll be no fool like what you think I be. That's a blue cucumber. Oh, familiar. Oh, there's a lottery with this for the grand prize. Or parroting Faustus in the play. Was this not the nose that launched 1,000 ships and burned the topless towers of Ilium? These, my dear sir, things you might have said. I do some tinge of letters, or of wits. But of wits, not so, you never had an atom. And of letters, you need but 3 to write you down. A-S-S. Ass. Moreover, you had the invention here before these folks to make a jest of me. Be sure you would not then articulate the 20th part of half a syllable of the beginning. For I say these things lightly enough about myself, that I allow none else to utter them.
Speak up! Come! What arrogant, grand airs! Look at him! A clown! Not even gloves! No ribbons, no lace! No buckles on his shoes!
I carry my adornments on my soul. I do not dress up like a poppin' jay, but inwardly do I keep my daintiness. I never go washed with an insult, yet not yet washed away. A conscience yellow with unpurged bile. An honor frayed to rags, a set of scruples, badly worn. I go caparisoned in gems unseen, trained, white plumes of freedom garlanded with my good name. No figure of a man, but a soul, clothed in shining armor, hung with deeds of decoration, twirling thus a bristling wit, and swinging at my side courage.
But you have no gloves.
But I have no gloves, yes! I had one, the last of an old parent. Lost it, very careless of me. Some gentleman offered me an impertinence, and I left it in his face.
Dolt! Bumpkin! Fool! Insolent puppy! Jobber now!
Ah, yes? And I, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Bustful! Oh, what now?
Oh, this is counsel lack of God.
What is all this?
Oh, my sword is going to sleep.
So be it.
Oh, you shall die exquisitely.
Poet.
Why, yes, a poet. When we fight, I'll compose a ballade extempore.
Ballade?
Yes, you know what that is?
I know what a
ballade
ballade
composed is of 3 stanzas, of 8 lines each, and a refrain of 4. I'll compose one. Well, with that, and at the end of the last line, thrust home. Yes, I win. Ballade at the Hotel Beaujon between Bergerac and Goshen.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, that the title. Wait, let me choose my rhyme. Ready? Lightly I toss my hat away. Languidly I let fall the cloak that covers my bright array. Outsource. Work with all. Lancelot in his lady's hall. A Spartacus at the hippodrome. I dally a while with you, dear jackal. Then, as I in the refrain, thrust home. Ha! Ha! I
Cyrano!
Where unless you are my peacock?
Move!
Nay, whether for you to have shunned this brawl. There in your heart when a ribbon stays, the belly underneath your silken shawl. turn of my hand for saw. Life with its honey, death with its gall. Some of the turn of my hand for saw. Beat the time for time in the room. And as I end the refrain, Christ, how? Refrain. Pray, Prince, that is Lord of all. Pardon your soul, for your time has come. Beat, pass, fling you a splinter sprawl. And as I in the refrain. Just home!
Everybody out! Show's over!
You are not dying, Cyrano. Why not?
Because I have no money. My dear child, I cannot bend this Gascon pride of mine to accept such kindness, but for fear that I might do you harm if I refuse, I will take very much. Grape, lonely, glass of water, clear, and half a macaroon. Why, yes, your hand to kiss. Now I'm listening.
You make too many enemies.
How many people?
Just 40, 8 without the women.
Count them.
Mud flourish. Borrow, De Guiche, the Vicomte, the old meddler woman, all the Academy.
Enough. Make me happy.
But where is this leading you? What is your plan?
Oh, I have wasted my force on so many plans. I have finally chosen one.
Which one?
For me to love. I love.
May I know? You have never said.
Whom I love? Think for a moment. Think of me whom this nose of mine receives. My thoughts are now me whom the plainest woman in this world would despise. Why, whom should I love? Of course, the most beautiful woman in this world.
Most beautiful.
Also most sweet, most fair, most witty, and most wise.
Who and what is this woman?
Dangerous mortally, without reason, exquisite without imagining, nature's own snare to allure manhood, a white rose wherein love lies without ambush. Who knows her smile has known a perfect thing.
Transparently. Madeline Robin, your cousin.
Yes, Roxanne.
And why not? If you love her, tell her so. You have covered yourself in glory in her eyes this very day.
My friend, look at me and tell me how much hope remains to me with this protuberance. Oh, I have no more illusions now and then. I may grow tender, walking alone in the blue cool of evening, fresh after the benediction of the rain in some garden where my poor big devil of a nose inhales April. And I follow with my eyes where some boy with a girl upon his arm passes a patch of silver, and I wish I had a woman too, to walk under the moon with arms so, smiling thus. And I dream, and I forget. And I see the shadow of my profile on the wall.
My friend,
I have my bitter days, knowing myself so alone, so ugly. Sometimes
you weep.
No, not that ever, no. That would be too grotesque. Tears trickling along this long nose of mine. Why, no tears for me, never. There's nothing more sublime than tears, nothing. Would I make them ridiculous in my poor person?
But your wits, your courage. I mean, that poor child, you saw with your own eyes. Her eyes did not avoid you.
That's true.
Then, Roxanne herself, who saw your fight, paler than...
Pale?
Her lips parted thus. Her hands held thus at her heart. I saw her. Speak to her. Speak, man.
In my nose? She might laugh at me. That is one thing in this world that I fear the most. Well,
Monsieur, a message for you. From our good cousin, we desire to know when and where we may speak to him privately.
to see me?
To see you, we have certain things to tell you.
Certain?
Things.
Oh, mon Dieu.
We go tomorrow at the first flush of dawn to hear mass at St. Roch. Then afterwards, where can we meet and talk a little?
I
Well,
am thinking.
And you think?
Oh, Ragueneau pastry cook.
Who dwells?
Oh, Rue Saint-Honore.
We are agreed. Remember, 7 o'clock tomorrow. Until then.
I'll be there. To see me!
We're not quite so blue.
Why? She knows I exist no matter the reason.
So now, you're going to be happy.
Now I'm going to be a storm, a flame. I'm too strong to war with mortals. Bring me giants! What is it?
Yeah, he's a stray lad.
Yeah, what's wrong with it?
What's you? He's afraid to go home.
Why?
This letter, this poorly written letter, it says 100 men against one. Well, that's me! I'm the one! And all because of a little song. A very good song, mind you. 100 men waiting, do you understand? The Port de Nestle, the way home might be dangerous. 100 men waiting! Would you permit me to spend the night with you?
100, is that all? You're going home.
Why?
Here, take this lantern. I will be the man to see you home tonight. Come. I want an audience. Come.
100 against 1.
Yes, those are the odds tonight.
But why help this?
Oh, there goes the wreck, growling again. Because this ton of sack, this butt of burgundy, has once in his life done one marvelous thing. After the mass, according to the form, he saw the lady of his heart take from the fountain a blessing. So this one here, this one who shudders at a drop of rain, went headlong to the font, bent over, and drank it dry. Come! What time is it?
It's 6 o'clock.
Ah, 1 hour more.
For this occasion.
And for what?
Your victory, I saw it all.
Which one?
At the Hotel de Bourgeois.
Ah, the duel.
Oh, the duel in rhyme.
He speaks of nothing else.
Nonsense.
Then, as I end the refrain, thrust home. Then, as I end the refrain, God, what line? Then, as I end the refrain.
What time now?
5 after 6.
What happened to your
Thrust
Nothing.
home.
I believe he's lying.
Yeah.
Why? Was I looking down my nose? There must have been a devil of a lie. I expect someone soon. Clear the area when she comes. What time now? Oh, have your pen?
An eagle's feather.
Thank you. Only to write, to fold, and then to give to her. Coward! The devil! Take me away if I breathe one word to her. Whereas in writing, come, I will write to her that letter I have written to her on my heart so many times. Oh, so many times that all I have to do is to write and to remember. If I could see the faintest spark of hope. Visitations! May I have a word?
Take 2.
Have you a good digestion?
Wonderful.
Well, here are some poems by Cyrano, which I will fill for you with
Do
eclair.
you like cream puffs?
Blessed be the hour when you remembered to remember me and came to tell me what?
First, let me thank you because that man, that creature whom your sword made sport of yesterday, his patron was anyone
The Guiche?
who thinks himself in love with me would have forced that man upon me for a husband.
I understand. I fought not for my nose, but for your bright eyes.
And then, to tell you, but before I do, are you still, I wonder, that same big brother almost you used to be when we were children, playing by the pond in the old gardens down there?
I remember every summer you came to Bergerac.
You used to make swords out of bulrushes.
Those dandelion dolls with their golden hair.
And those green plums.
Those black mulberries. Ugh.
In those days, you did everything I wished.
Roxanne and her little skirts was known as Madeline.
Was I pretty?
Oh, not too plain.
Sometimes you would hurt your hand. You used to come running to me, and I would be your mother and say, oh, in a very grown-up voice, now what have you been doing to yourself? Let me see. Wait. I said, let me see. Still, at your age, how did you do that?
Oh, playing with the big boys by the Portiness.
Come here to me.
Oh, such a wise little mother.
And tell me, while I wash this blood away, how many it was you played with?
Oh, about 100.
Tell me.
No, let me go and tell me what you're going to tell me, if you dare.
Yes, I think I do dare, now. The spirit of the past emboldens me. Yes, I dare. Listen, I am in love with a man who does not know it. At least not yet. Although he'll know it soon if he has not suspected it by now. A big boy who loves me too and is afraid of me and keeps away and never says one word. Let me see your hand. Seems feverish. I know. I see him trying. There now, is that better? And to think, he is a soldier too, in your own regiment. Yes, in the guards, your company too. On his brow, genius shines forth. He is proud and young, noble, witty, brave, and handsome.
What?
What's the matter?
It's all hand.
Oh. Well, in short, I love him madly, even though I've only ever seen him looking at the play.
You've never spoken?
Only our eyes.
How do you know?
People talk about people, and I hear things, and I know.
You say he's in the guards?
In the guards.
His name?
Baron Christian de Neuvillette.
He's not in the guards?
Yes, since this morning with Captain Carbon de Casteljaloux.
Oh, how quickly our heart moves, but my dear child.
I have entered the gates, Monsieur de Bergerac.
Good, now go on, silent, read the poetry. My dear child, you who love the burning word and the flashing wit, why, if he be unpolished, if he be a dolt?
Impossible. His curls are like a hero from Drouet.
His speech may lack the brilliance of his hair.
Not with such eyes. I read his soul in them.
Yes, our eyes are the window to our soul, but if he be a bungler...
Then I shall die. There.
Madam, I do not yet quite understand the reason for your confidence.
Yesterday, with a sudden shock, I learned that all the members of your company are Gascons.
And we pick a fight with any flatfoot who intrudes himself, whose blood is not pure Gascon like our own. Is that what you have heard?
You can imagine how I fear for him.
Not without reason.
And I thought you were so brave, so invincible yesterday against all those brutes. If you, whom they all fear...
Enough? I will protect your little baron.
Will you? Just for me?
Yes, of course.
Because I have always been your friend.
Yes, of course.
Will you be his friend?
I will be his friend.
And never let him fight a duel?
No, never.
I love you ardently. I must go. You never told me about last night. Why, you must have been a hero. Have him write and tell me all about it, will you?
Yes, of course.
We always were great friends, were we not? 100 men. Well, adieu. 100 men against one. What courage. You shall tell me the whole story someday when I have time. 100 men. Huh.
I have shown better courage since.
May I come in?
Yes.
There he is, our hero. Come, they're waiting for you.
The drink opposite of Bear's Head. Oh, he will not come. The hero's insult.
Are you all Gascons?
Oh, come here.
Baron.
Yes,
Baron!
Have mercy! The whole town is looking for you, raving mad, a triumph. And those who saw the fight, they adore you.
I hope you have not told them where I am.
Certainly I did. Oh, and Roxanne, hush.
Oh, my shop, they'll invade everything. Glorious.
My friend!
My friend!
Yesterday I did not have so many friends.
Certainly an achievement.
My dear, really?
So, and how long have I been dear to you?
One moment, pray. May I have the details?
You may not.
Theophas Renato, editor of the Gazette. Your reputation.
No.
Your full name, I will compose a French acrostic.
That will do.
Monsieur de Guiche, with a message from the Marshal de Gassion.
Through me, his admiration has heard of your affair.
Bravo!
The Marshal speaks as an authority.
Yes. He said just now the story would have been incredible were not for the witness.
Of our eyes.
What is the matter? Something is wrong. Are you in pain?
In pain? I? Before this crowd? You shall see.
Your name's already known as a soldier. You're one of those wild Gascons, are you not?
Yes, the guards, a cadet.
One of ourselves.
Yes. Your duel yesterday amused my uncle, the Cardinal.
Grandien.
Oh, suppose you've been a tragedy. They all have.
No, you may have it played. You're Agrippe Bien.
Oh, why not take it to him?
Really?
Yes, he's a dramatist himself. Let him rewrite a few lines here and there, and he will prove the rest.
Impossible. My blood curdles at the alteration of one comma.
Ah, but when he likes a thing, he pays well.
Not so well as I, for when I write something that it sings itself, that I love it so, I pay myself 1,000 times.
You are proud, my friend.
Observe that.
Cyrano! See here! Look what we found this morning in the street. The plumes dropped in that fight by those fine birds who showed the white feather!
Whoever hired those rascals must be an angry man today.
Who did it? Who was it?
Myself. I hired them to do the sort of work we dare not soil our hands with. Punishing a drunken poet. My chair! My horse immediately! Oh, and as for you, sir! Have you read Don Quixote?
I have found myself a hero.
Ah, then I would ask you to reread the chapter on the windmill.
Chapter 13.
Yes, windmills, if you remember, when you fight them,
My enemies swing in chains with every wind.
may swing their huge arms and cast you down into the mire.
Or up amongst the stars.
Oh.
Now you have done it! You have made your fortune!
Yes, I have.
At least this latest pose, which ruins every chance that comes your way, becomes exaggerated!
Very well, then, I exaggerate.
Oh, you do!
Yes, on principle. There are things in this world a man does to take to extremes.
Stop trying to be all three musketeers at once! Fortune and glory!
What would you have me do? Seek for the patronage of some great man, and like a creeping vine on a tall tree, crawl upward where I cannot stand alone? No, thank you. Dedicate, as others do, poems to pawnbrokers? Be a buffoon in the vile hope of teasing out a smile on some cold face? No, thank you. Scratch the back of any swine who digs up gold for me? Tickle the horns of Mammon with my left hand, while my right, too proud to know his partner's business, takes in the fee? No, thank you. Eat a toad for breakfast every morning? Make my knees callous, cultivate a supple spine, wear out my belly groveling in the dust? No, thank you! Shall I use the fire God gave me to burn incense all day long under the nose of wood and stone? No, thank you. Shall I go leaping into ladies' laps, licking fingers, or to change the form, navigating with madrigals for oars, my sails full of sighs, of dowagers? No, thank you. Publish poems at my own expense? No, thank you. Be the patron saint of a small group of literary souls who dine together every Tuesday? No, thank you. Calculate, scheme, be afraid, love more to make a visit than a poem? Seek introductions, favors, influences? No, thank you, no, thank you, and again I thank you! To sing, to laugh, oh, To walk in my own way and be free, alone. To see things the way they are. With a voice that means manhood, to cock my hat where I choose at a word, a yes, a no, to fight or to write, to travel any road under the sun, under the stars. Oh, no doubt in fame or fortune lie beyond the bourne. Never to make a line that I have not heard in my own heart, yet with all modesty to say, my soul be satisfied with flowers, with fruits, with weeds even, but to gather them up into one garden you may call your own. So when I do win some triumph, by some chance render no share to Caesar. In a word, I am too proud to be a parasite, and if my nature wants the germ that grows towering to the heavens, like the mountain pine or the oak, then I stand, it may not be high, but alone.
Alone? Yes. But why must you stand against the world? What devil possesses you to go everywhere looking for enemies?
Watching you, people, making friends as ordinary people do, as a dog makes friends. I wander upon these canine courtesies, and I think my friends are of a cleaner breed. Here comes, thank God, another enemy.
This is madness.
Method, let us say. It is my pleasure to displease. I love hatred.
Tell to the world, and then to myself very softly, she loves you not.
Hush! Come, Cyrano, the story!
Presently!
For this young tadpole here.
Tadpole?
Yes, you know, got a northerner.
Sir?
Monsieur, you're to know that there is a certain subject, rather a certain object, never to be named among us, utterly unmentionable.
What is it?
Look at me. Do you understand?
Yes, you're talking about the...
Don't speak it. To even breathe it does have to do with him.
Come, the story.
The story!
My story well. I marched on, ready to meet those devils. Overhead the moon hung like a gold watch at the fall of heaven, until suddenly some angel rubbed a cloud, as it might be his handkerchief, across that shining crystal. It was so dark in those back streets, Mordius, you could not see beyond.
You know!
Who's that man there?
A new recruit arrived this morning.
A recruit?
Yes, his name is Christine Genovier.
Oh, I see. As I was saying, Mordius, you could not see your hand before your eyes. I thought, as I was marching, why, for the sake of one old Sioux who wrote a body song whenever he took a noseful. Took a notion! Whenever he took a notion, I might antagonize some dangerous man, one powerful enough to make me pay.
Through the nose!
Pay the piper! To make me pay the piper! After all, why am I putting in my
Nose?
my oar? Why am I putting in my oar? The quarrel's on the mine. Well, however, here I am. Come, Gascon, do your duty. Suddenly, a sword flashed in the dark. I caught it fair.
On the nose!
On my blade! I caught it fair on my blade. Suddenly I was surrounded.
Rubbing noses?
No! Crossing sword with half a score at once. Oh, one lunge, I threw him.
A nosegay!
I thanks and Lee. He went down. I charged.
Nose in the air?
I skewered two of them. The third attack, I counted pass.
Pass!
Onion! Out! All of you!
You're my way!
My arms!
Sir?
Your blade!
Oh, that.
Show courage that pleases me.
You mean...
You do not know I'm her brother.
Whose?
Roxanne.
Her brother, you.
They are cousins, very much the same.
And she has told you?
Everything.
She loves me?
Perhaps.
Please forgive me.
She expects a letter.
Not from me.
Yes, why not?
Once I write, that ruins all.
And why?
Because I'm a fool. Stupid enough to hang myself.
Why, you're not a fool. You call yourself a fool. There's proof enough in that. But you did not attack me like a fool.
Bah! Anyone can pick a quarrel.
I have a certain right and ready soldier's tongue, I know that. As any woman, speechless, dumb, I can only stare at them. Yet somehow when I walk away, their eyes...
Why not their hearts if you should wait and see?
No, I am one of those I know who can never speak of love.
Strange, it seems. If I put my mind to it, I might speak of love well.
I wish I had words to say what I haven't here.
If I were a young musketeer with eyes.
If only I had your wit.
Borrow it then. Your young manhood, let me that, and the two of us make one hero romance.
What?
Yes, Roxanne shall have no disillusionments.
But Cyrano.
But Christian, why not?
I'm afraid.
Yes, I know, afraid that when you have her all alone, you will lose all, but have no fear. She loves you for yourself. Now put yourself into words, my words, upon your lips.
Your eyes, they burn like...
Will you? Will you?
Does it mean so much to you?
It means a comedy, a situation for a poet.
But the letter, I cannot write at all, I swear.
Here. Oh, there it is, all but the address.
What is this?
It shall do. Oh, I have amused myself as we poets do, writing vows for Clarice or Phyllis. You might have had a pocketful. Turn to facts my fantasies.
But first, there must be some changes here and there, written at random. Can it fit Roxanne?
Like her own glove.
But Cyrano.
But Christian, Roxanne will know this letter for her own.
My friend.
Has a handsome face, you say, or you imply he is a fool.
He speaks with skill and subtlety.
Speaks. He does more than merely speak. He teaches.
He writes.
Still better. Listen to this. The more you take away my heart, the more you leave to me. What do you think of that? And he writes in verse as well as prose. Since hearts were made to join and not to part, if you steal mine, send me your own dear heart.
First he has too much, then not enough. Just how much heart would keep him satisfied?
Your teasing is too rough. Your jealousy.
Wait, what?
You're jealous of another poet. One who can write with tenderness. Believe me, my poor heart has but one cry, one note of longing that can never die. And if my silent kisses could be penned, you'd read my letter with your lips, sweet friend.
Yes, good, very good. Those lines are terribly effective.
Indeed. And this.
Quote all of his letters. Know them all by heart.
Every last one.
I may call that flattering.
He is a master.
Oh, a master?
Yes.
So be it. A master.
Monsieur de Guiche, go inside. If he is not out here, you'll be just as well. He makes my secret. Yes, he is in love with me and he is powerful. Let him not know. One look would frost my roses before the bloom. We were just going.
Oh, I'm only here to say farewell.
You have Paris?
Yes.
Ah.
And tonight,
Ah.
the orders to besiege Arras.
Arras.
Yes. Does my departure leave you cold?
No, not that.
Oh, it has left me desolate. When will I see you again? Ever? Did you know I was made colonel?
Bravo.
Regiment of the Guards.
Of the Guards?
His regiment, your cousin, the man of mighty words. Down there we shall settle accounts.
Are you sure the Guards are ordered?
Under my command.
Christian.
Oh, what is it?
To the war, perhaps never again. Is that nothing?
You say this to me now, at this very moment.
Tell me, you say you wish to be revenged on my cousin, Cyrano. Do you mean that?
Why would you care?
Not for him.
Do you see him?
Now and then.
He's seen everywhere nowadays with cadets, some neveu, nevelle.
A tall man,
Blonde,
rosy cheeks.
handsome, and a fool.
So he appears. But Cyrano, What will you do to him? Order him into danger? He'd love that. I know what I should do.
What?
Leave him here with the cadets while the rest of the regiment goes on to glory. That would torture him to sit all through the war with folded arms. I know his nature. If you hate that man, strike at his self-esteem.
Oh, woman. Who but a woman could have thought of this?
He'll eat his heart out while his Gascon friends bite their nails all day long in Paris here, and you shall be avenged.
You love me then, just a little? Making my enemies your own, hating them. Shall I see that as a sign of love, Roxanne?
Perhaps it is one.
Well, here are the marching orders ready to be sent for each company. This is for the guards, and this one, don't keep that, Cyrano. You too play your little games, do you?
Sometimes.
And you.
Whew.
Oh, I am mad over you. Listen, I leave tonight. Oh, did you feel your hands trembling through mine just now? Listen, nearby by the Rue d'Orléans, the Capuchins have their new convent. By their law, no layman may pass inside. However, I'll make sure that their sleeves are wide enough to let me slip by. They're servants to my uncle the Cardinal, and me being his nephew, they'll fear me. So I'll come to you masked when everyone has thought I'd left. Oh, to have one more day.
If this be known, Your Honor, the war, your duty.
Just say yes.
No.
Whisper.
I ought not to let you. I'll go. Christian remains, and you shall be a shining hero, Antoine.
Heavens, you can love.
One for whose sake I fear.
I go. That will content you.
Yes, my friend. Yes, my friend. Not a word to Cyrano. He would never forgive me if he knew I stole his war. Cousin! If Christian comes, tell him to wait.
When he comes, what will you talk about? You always know beforehand.
About...
Well?
You will not tell him, will you?
I am dumb.
About nothing, or about everything, I shall say. Speak of love in your own words, improvise, rhapsodize, be eloquent.
Good.
Shh. Not a word.
Of course.
He must be unprepared.
Of course. Christian, come! Quickly! I'll have to speak. I know your memory.
No!
What?
I'm gonna stay here and wait for Roxanne.
Well, what lunacy is this?
No! I've had enough. Taking my words, my letters all from you, making our love a little comedy. It was a game at first, but now she cares. I'm not afraid, thanks to you. I'm gonna speak for myself.
Undoubtedly.
I will. Why not? I'm not such a fool. You shall see. Besides, my dear friend, you have taught me much. I don't know something. By God, I know enough to take a woman in my arms. Sir, wait, hold on.
Is that you, Christian? Let us stay here in the twilight. They are gone. The air is fragrant. We shall be alone. Sit down there. So, now, tell me things.
I love you.
Yes, speak to me about love.
I love you.
Now, be eloquent.
I love
You have your theme. Improvise. Rhapsodize.
I love you so.
Of course. And then?
And then, I should be so happy if you loved me too. Roxanne, say you love me too.
I ask for cream, you give me milk and water. Tell me first a little how you love me.
Very much.
Just tell me how you feel.
Your throat. If only I might kiss it.
Christian!
I love you so.
Again.
No, not again. I do not love you.
That is better?
I adore thee.
Oh.
I know. I grow up.
And that displeases me as much as if you had grown ugly.
Roxanne.
Gather your dreams into words.
I love...
I know. You love me. Adieu.
No, wait, please. I have something more to say.
That you adore me? Yes, I know that too. No, go away.
Great success.
Oh, please, help me.
Not I.
I cannot live unless she loves me now, this moment.
How the devil might you do now, this moment?
Look, up there in the balcony, that's her light.
It does seem fairly dark.
Well.
We shall see what can be done. It is more than you deserve. Quickly, stand over there. Here. Stand before the balcony. I'll stand underneath and whisper to you what to say.
What if she hears? She may...
That's noisy. Hold her.
But Roxanne!
Who's calling?
I!
Who?
Christian!
You again?
Oh, wait, please, I had to tell you.
No, you speak stupidly.
Oh, pity me!
No, you tell me nothing. Go away.
I love you, ever more and ever, more and more.
A little better.
Love grows and struggles like an angry child, breaking my heart, his cradle. My heart is his cradle, yeah.
Better still, but such a babe is dangerous. Why not have smothered it newborn?
And so I do, but believe that I found, and you shall find, this newborn babe an infant. Hercules, an infant Hercules. Strong enough from birth to strangle those two serpents, pride and doubt.
That is good, but you stumble. Why so hesitant? Has your active mind gone lame?
This grows too difficult.
But
tonight your words are halting. Why is that?
Because the time is night. Groping around in darkness, they must move slowly till they find your ear.
My words, well aimed, find you more readily.
This is why. Your words come into my heart at once. My heart is large, your ears are very small. Besides, your words descend while mine must climb. Descent is swift, but this amount takes time.
Yet not so slowly as they did at first.
Exercise strengthens their wings, and now they know the way.
Am I speaking from so great a height?
So great that you kill me instantly if one hard word were dropped upon my heart.
Now I am coming down.
Oh, no.
Then climb. Mount by that stone bench there. Come quickly.
No.
Why not?
Let me enjoy this precious mood of magic. Let us speak unfettered and unseen.
But why unseen?
It's witchery. Everything is half hidden, half revealed. You sense the blackness of a trailing cloak. I feel the whiteness of a summer gown. I am a shadow. You, a gleam of light. This is what these mad moments mean to me if I ever were eloquent.
You were. You are.
But never have the words run from my heart with such real passion.
Why?
Because till now I spoke uncertainly. A dizzy haze clouded my vision, but tonight I speak of love for the first time to you.
It's true, your voice sounds different tonight.
Yes, it is different in this sheltering dark. I dared to be myself at last. I dare... Where was I? What have I said? This force, so fascinating, so new.
So new?
So new to be sincere. So new not to give way of fear of being mocked.
For what?
For my absurd and reckless dreams. My heart puts on a masquerade of wit. I aim to pluck a star from the sky and stoop in shame to pluck a common flower.
A common flower has charm.
But not tonight. Tonight, I want the star.
Before tonight, you never spoke with such free eloquence.
Tonight I scorn love's rhetoric. Its arrows, quivers, torches, amorous darts. I need a language that is fresh and pure.
But your wit.
It was mere technique. I used it to attract you. But tonight, here in this artless world, this perfumed hour, wit has no place. Those glittering letters that garnish, letters trimmed with flowers and hearts would be an insult.
But wit.
Is hateful when it plays with love. It turns frank passion into foolish fencing. There comes a moment, and pity those for whom it never comes, when love resents clever riposte and nimble repartee, instead of what is deeply felt and nobly told.
And if that moment has arrived, is here for both of us, what words would you employ?
All words, all thoughts, all natural flowers of speech, I throw them all as they come, and not in a carefully arranged bouquet. I love you, and I suffocate with love. I love you, and I am mad. It is too much. Your name is like a bell hung in my heart, and every time I think of you, Roxanne, I tremble, and the swinging bell rings out. Nothing about you is forgot. I love every little memory of you.
Yes, this is love.
And nothing else but love. Terrible and jealous and sad, and yet not selfish. I would sacrifice my happiness for yours without a twinge, though you should never know about the gift. If I might hear, as far off as in a dream, a little of the laughter that I had brought, each look from you lifts and ennobles me, a hope I had never thought of. Now, do you begin to understand? Now do you feel my soul climb through the dark? Truly, it is too beautiful, too rare. This desperate avowal, this hour, and you listening in the dark. It is too much. Now I can die. And I, living at the topmost peak, have my words the power to make you tremble?
Yes, I am trembling. I am weeping too, and I am yours. I love you utterly, drunk, madly drunk with love.
And let death come, for it is I who brought about this madness. I ask for nothing. Yes, for one thing.
One kiss!
One? You asked me for...
I know I asked, but I asked too much. You go too far.
She's willing. Why not make the most of it?
Only one, is that all?
All? How much more than all? I know I asked too much and I ask you to refuse, but...
Why?
Christian, be quiet!
What is it that you say to yourself?
I grow angry with myself, and so I say to myself, Christian, be quiet!
Win me a kiss! No! Sooner or later.
Yes, sooner or later, because you are young and she is beautiful. If that must be the cause, then I'd rather myself be the cause of what must be.
Are you still there? You were speaking about...
A kiss? Yes. The word is sweet. Why should your lips fear to pronounce it? If it burns them now, what will it do when words turn to deeds? Do not be frightened. Even now, I felt how you stopped teasing and passed fearlessly from smiles to sighs, from sighs to tears. Oh, pass once more, slowly, unconsciously, from tears to a kiss, but a quick heart speaks.
Oh, hush.
A kiss when all is said is what? Vow sealed, a promise carried out, an oath accomplished, the rosy dot upon the eye of loving, a secret not for the ear but for the lips, the endless moment of infinity, breathing in a little of the soul when the pure spirit rises to the lips.
Oh, hush!
A kiss has such nobility that even the Queen of France herself, bestowed a kiss upon a favored lord, and so, like Buckingham the Lord, I am faithful and still. Like him, I love my queen unswervingly. Like him, I am proud but sad.
And like him, you are fair. Yes, handsomer than Buckingham.
Yes, I forgot how fair I was.
Then climb and take this bud that blooms for you. Your crown jewel. Your moment made immortal.
Drop dead! The strange hungry in my heart where I, this lingering kiss, a sumptuous feast of love, and I am Lazarus. Yet in the dark, I feel a kiss upon another's lips, kissing my words. My words. Hold up!
Who's calling?
It is I, speaking with you.
Cyrano!
Good morrow, cousin!
Cousin, good morrow!
I am coming down!
Oh, again?
What is it?
A letter. A very noble note.
Takish?
He did.
It matters not. I love you. He has ceased to trouble me. Mademoiselle, my men think that I have gone, but I am here at the convent. Having disobeyed you, I plan to visit you and send you word by one, a poor lamb of a monk who knows nothing of this. Your lips smiled tenderly, your eyes looked kind. I cannot go until I see them once again familiarly. Therefore dismiss your servants, be alone, and graciously receive a suitor who, though too audacious as he dares to hope, already pardoned, one who signs himself, etc., etc. Listen! This is the way the letter reads. Mademoiselle, the cardinal's desire must be obeyed, however difficult. Therefore, I send these lines by a discreet, most reverend and holy Capuchin. It is our wish, our will, that you permit this friar to perform the ceremony of marriage in your home this night at once. Secretly, then, you must become the bride of Christian, who is being sent to you. I know you would not choose him. Be resigned. Heaven will recompense you. Be assured once more of the respect of one who is and will be ever yours, etc. Am I not apt at reading letters?
Careful, daughter, resign yourself.
I am resigned. Takish may come. Keep him out here with you. Do not let him...
I understand. Yeah, how long will you be?
A quarter of an hour.
Come.
Now, to delay his grace for a quarter of an hour. Yes. float gently through the atmosphere.
Cursed bleeding cappuccino.
He recognizes my voice. Tic-tac, Bergerac, we unlock our Gascon tongue. Good strong accent.
Mask.
Where did this fellow fall from?
The moon?
You.
I fell from the moon.
Oh, the fellow's mad.
Where am I?
White.
Oh, what day, what season, what place is this? Oh, like a bomb, I fell from the moon.
Now see here.
I say that
now! If you say so, baby.
100 years, an hour or so, I really cannot say how long I fell. I was hit yonder shining spear.
Oh, please let me
Where am I? Tell me the truth. I can bear it.
No.
I cannot say how long I fell. The earth was spinning round so fast. Oh, is this the earth, I wonder, or is this another planet, another moon? Whither have I been drawn by the dead weight of my posterior?
Oh, no, sir, I
my God, his face black!
Oh,
you a native of this
his
Africa?
mask?
Oh, are we in Venice? Is this Genoa?
A lady's waiting.
Ah, so this is Paris. Oh, Paris, excuse my appearance. I arrived from the last thunderbolt, a trifle singed. Oh, stardust in my eyes. Oh, look. On my spurs, some sort of fur planet, apparently. On my doublet, a comet's hair.
Oh, monsieur.
Oh, here, there's a tooth stuck in my boot from the Great Bear. Trying to get away, I tripped over the scorpion and landed slap in one scale of the balances. See? The pointer marks my weight this very moment. If you hit me on the nose, it would drip milk.
Milk?
From the Milky Way. Oh, no. Heaven, curious place up there. Did you know Sirius wore a nightcap? But the bear is still too young to bite. I tripped over the line and broke the string. Well, when I write my book and tell the tale of my adventures, all these asterisks that shake out of my cloak, I must use them for asterisks.
That will do. I wish to...
Oh, you wish to know what way I have proceeded to the moon? Confidentially, it was an invention of my own. I scorned the Eagle of Regimentanus and the dove of Archytas.
Oh, learned lunatic.
I imitated no one. I myself discovered not one way, but six ways to violate the virgin sky.
6.
Yes, having stripped myself bare as a wax candle and adorned my form with crystal vials of the morning dew, and so drifted aloft as the sun rises, drinking the morning mist.
Yes, that's one.
Or sealing up air in a cedar chest, rarefy it by means of mirror, and place it in an icosahedron.
2.
Or constructing a rocket in the form of a huge locust, driven by saltpeter from the rear upwards, and by impulse of leaps and bounds.
3.
Or, as smoke having a natural tendency to rise, I blow it all in a globe, and raise myself therewith. 4. Or Diana, as old fables tell, drawing forth to fill her crescent horn with the marrows of bulls and horns.
5.
Ah, yes. Or, finally, having seated myself on an iron plate, I throw a magnet into the air. The iron follows. I catch the magnet, throw it again, and proceed indefinitely.
6. All excellent. Which do you adapt?
Why, none. The 7th.
Which was?
Can you guess? Whoosh! Whoosh! Have you guessed it yet?
A mountain?
The ocean!
Ah!
having laid myself on the strand bare, as the tides ran towards the full moon, and so I proceeded indefinitely as the hair retains moisture, floating effortlessly upon angels' wings, and then, with a sudden shock, and then, the time is up, 15 minutes of grace, now bound and wedlock.
Am I drunk? That voice and that nose, Cyrano!
Cyrano! And now they have exchanged rings.
Who? You? He? My sincerest compliments. You too, my inventor of machines.
My lord, the handsome couple you and God had joined together.
Quite so. Oh, madam, kindly bid your husband farewell.
Oh,
Your regiment leaves tonight. Report at once.
for the front? The war?
Certainly.
I thought the cadets were not going.
Oh, yes, they are. Here are the marching orders. Bear on, deliver this.
Christian!
The bridal night may not be so near.
Somehow the news fails to disquiet
Your
you.
lips again.
There, that will do. Come.
You cannot know how hard it is.
Yes, I know.
Regiment on the march!
You carry them for me?
Of course.
See that he never does anything dangerous.
I can try,
Make
but I
him
cannot-
be careful.
I cannot
See that he
promise.
stays dry and warm.
Yes, yes.
Promise he remains faithful.
I will.
And have him write to me every single day.
That I can promise
Horrible!
Why, yes. All of it.
Dios!
No, only Cyrano coming home. Wounded?
No. They miss me every time. Quite a habit by now.
Go right on. Risking your life every morning before breakfast to send a letter.
I promise he should write every single day. Oh, boy looks thin, pale, too. Starving to death. The poor child knew. Handsome nonetheless.
Go and get some sleep.
Now, you old bear, quit your growling. I am careful. You know I am. Every night when I pass through those fended lines, I wait till they all are drunk.
You could bring something with you.
I have to travel light. Besides, what I saw means anything. The French will eat or die.
Tell us.
No. We shall wait and see.
Risking a life like yours to send a letter. Where are you going now?
To write another.
Cyrano!
What?
The geese comes.
Oh.
Oh, we can be hungry too, like any other poor devil.
Well, shall we have them seeing ourselves looking miserable? Come. Heights. God, dice.
Time must be gained. The marshal will return, and with his return we will win.
How gain it?
You will all be good enough to let yourselves be killed.
Aho! Vengeance.
I make no pretense in loving you. But since you gentlemen esteem yourselves invincible, the bravest of the brave and all that, why need be personal? I follow the king in choosing, and so I choose.
Sir, allow me to offer you all of our thanks.
You love fighting 100 against 1. Well, here's your opportunity.
My friends, we shall now add to our old Gascon arms with their 6 chevrons of blue and gold, a 7th, blood red. Christian.
Roxanne,
Yes, I know.
I should like to bid her farewell. With all my heart written for her to keep.
Yes, I thought of that. I have written your farewell.
Show me.
You wish to read it?
Of course. What's this?
What?
Look, this little circle.
Circle?
Yes, a tear.
Oh, yes, well, a poet is like a lover in his lady's arms. Oh, believing in his imagination seems too real. And so, I wrote this letter so pathetic that I wept.
You wept?
Yes, it is one thing to die, but not to see her. That is terrible. And we, and you shall never...
Give me that.
What is it? A
What did they say?
He said, on the service of the king!
Hey, hats off now!
The king fall in line, rascal!
With the assembly. Good morning.
On the service of the king, you.
Yes, my own king.
God be
Love.
merciful.
You! But why are you...
Your war lasted so long.
But why?
Not now.
I should guess. Look at her.
You cannot remain here.
Why, certainly. Would you believe they fired upon us? Looks like the pumpkin in the fairy tale, does it not, complete with rats turned into handsome footmen? How do you do? How serious you all look. Do you know it is a long drive here from Arras? Cousin, I'm glad to see you.
How did you get through?
How did I find you? Very easily. I just followed where I saw the most destruction. And I saw such things. I had to see to believe. Gentlemen, is this the service of your king? I prefer my own.
Yes, but how did you come?
Why, through the Spanish lines, of course.
They let you pass?
What did you say? How did you manage?
It must have been difficult.
No, I simply drove along. Now and then some hidalgo scowled at me, and I smiled back, my very best smile, whereupon the Spaniards, being, without prejudice to the French, the most polished gentleman in the world, I passed.
Certainly that smile should be a passport. They never did ask your errand or your destination.
Oh, frequently. Whereupon I dropped my eyes and said, I have a lover. And then the Spaniard, with an air of ferocious dignity, closed the carriage door, bowed very low, and said, pass, senorita.
But Roxanne...
I know, I said I have a lover, but you understand. Forgive me, if I said I was going to meet my husband, nobody would believe me.
But...
What then?
You must leave this place.
At once. Yes, immediately.
And why?
Because...
In a half an
With
hour.
his quarters.
Oh. I see you are going to fight. I remain here.
No!
He is my husband. I will die with you.
Your eyes, they burn like...
You know why.
This post is dangerous.
How? Dangerous.
The proof is, we are ordered.
Oh. I see you wish to make a widow of me.
No,
No
I'm not.
matter. I'm just a little mad. I remain here. It may be amusing.
What? A heroine, our intellectual.
We will fight now!
I am safe here with you, my friends.
The whole camp screams of Lily.
And luckily, I have worn a hat which should look charming on the battlefield. But perhaps the Count ought to leave us. Any moment now, there may be danger.
Oh, this is too much. I shall review my guns. Perhaps you'll change your mind while there's still some time.
Never. It must be the fresh air. I am starving. Cold partridge, pastry, a little wine. Would somebody bring that to me? Where are we supposed to get that? Why, in my carriage.
What?
Just needs to be unpacked and served. Note my footman. You may recognize a familiar face.
Bravo!
The Spaniards, basking in their smiles, smile at the basket.
I must speak to you.
But...
I must speak to you before you speak to her.
The geese, man up. Have you decided?
I remain here.
Very well. Someone fetch me a musket.
What?
I stay here as well.
What? Colonel, you are brave.
Gascon in spite of the lace.
What is all this?
Must I run away and leave a woman?
We might give him something to eat. What do you say?
Ah, feast!
Here a little, there a little.
I don't want your leaving.
Colonel, you improve.
Shall we review the cannon? Will you take my arm?
Speak quickly.
Roxanne should ask.
Yes, what?
About her letters.
Yes, I know.
No.
What?
Do not show surprise.
Surprise, what?
You have written oftener than you think.
How often a week? 3 times? Twice?
No,
4?
oftener.
Every day?
Yes, every day, every single day, twice.
And that brought you into such a flame that you risked death.
Not before her.
Now, Tristan.
Tell me now why you came here, over these ruined roads, why you made your way among masses of troopers and ruffians. You! Join me here.
Because your letters.
My letters?
If I risked my life, the fault is yours. I went mad.
All this for a few absurd love letters?
Hush, absurd. You do not know their power. Ever since that magical night beneath my balcony, when, in a voice that I have never heard, your soul spoke out, you have been my beloved. But all this time, your letters. Everyone was like hearing your voice there in the dark, all around me, like your arms around me. Forgive me for being light and vain and loving you only because you were beautiful.
Roxanne.
How frivolous I was, and
to be left for the mere costume, the poor casual body you went about in, to a soul like yours. There, with words, you revealed your heart. That image of you which filled my eyes at first, I see better now, and I see it no more.
But...
You still doubt your victory.
Roxanne...
Less charming, ugly even, I should love you still.
You mean that?
I do mean that.
Ugly?
Yes, even that.
Oh, God.
You are happy, then?
Yes.
Then...
Only nothing. One moment.
But...
I am taking you from those poor fellows. Go and smile at them. They're going to die.
Dear Christian.
It is you she loves.
No.
It is my soul, and that's you. And you love her.
No.
You must tell her. I'm tired of being my own rival. I want to be loved for the poor fool I am. Or not at all. Go and tell her. Let her choose one of us. Roxanne! Cyrano has something to tell you. It's important.
Oh, important.
No, Christian seems to think that...
I know. He still doubts what I told him just now. I saw that.
What you told him was true?
It was true. I said that I should love him even...
The word comes hard before me.
Even if he were...
Say it. I shall not be hurt. Ugly.
Even then, I should love him.
Hideous.
Hideous?
Grotesque.
Or grotesque.
Even disfigured?
How can he ever be disfigured? Never to me.
You should love him even as much as...
Yes, and more.
God, perhaps this is too much happiness. Roxanne, listen,
Cyrano! Hush!
What is it?
All gone.
They are fighting.
I can never tell it now.
What has happened?
All gone.
Those men. They...
Oh, nothing.
You were telling me something?
Oh, that... nothing. Christian's soul is no longer great.
Christian!
All gone.
Christian!
The first forward!
Ready, go! Ready!
You there, come!
Wait a little! He is dead. No one knew him but you. Was he not a great man?
Yes.
A hero?
Roxanne.
A poet? Unknown? Inspired?
Yes, Roxanne.
A fine mind?
Yes, Roxanne.
A heart deeper than we knew? A soul magnificently tender?
Yes, Roxanne.
He is dead now.
And so am I. For my love mourns me and does not know.
I went to visit him just now, a friend. As I came near his door, he was coming out. At the corner, as he was crossing the street, I wonder, could it be an accident? Could it be an accident? At the window overledge, a lackey with a great log of wood let it fall.
Cyrano!
I ran to him.
God, the cowards!
He was there on the floor with a great hole in his
Is he
head.
alive?
Alive, yes, but I had to carry him to his room. Have you seen his room?
Is he suffering?
Suffering, no, but unconscious.
Call a doctor.
One came for charity.
Poor Cyrano. We must not let Roxanne know all at once. Did the doctor say?
He said fever, legion of the... forget those long names. Oh, if you had only seen him. White bandages all around his head. We must go quickly. There's nobody there to care for him. All alone. If he tries to lift his head, he may surely die.
This way. It is shorter. Through the chapel.
Monsieur le Prince! Running away must have been very tragic.
Are you to waste your youth here forever on widowhood?
Forever.
Always faithful.
Always.
Have you forgiven me?
Since I came here.
He was a noble soul.
Noble indeed, once you knew him.
Perhaps you're right. We met too briefly and spoke too little. Is his last letter still near your heart?
I wear it here, a gentle talisman.
Dead, but you love him still.
Sometimes I feel he is not dead, or only partly dead. Our hearts were bound so close, I often feel his love, still living, hovers over me.
And does Cyrano still see you?
Yes, often and punctually. He is my clock, my comfort, and my newspaper. Every week when the weather's fair, a chair is placed here, and here I wait with my embroidery. The clock strikes, and in time with the last stroke, I do not even have to turn to see his cane upon the steps. He seats himself and jokes about my piece of tapestry, which never will be finished, and tells me the week's gossip.
Well, madam, I have to cut my visit short. I have an audience with the Duc de Grandmont. Adieu.
Adieu. This sad September makes a lovely end. My grief is quieted. The April gloom is lifted by this calm autumnal glow. There, put the chair where he always sits, my good and ever-faithful friend. The best one in our parlor. Thank you, Duenna. He's late. He will be here. The clock is striking now. My embroidery... The clock has struck. That's very strange. Will he be late for once? Perhaps the sister gossiping at the gate is... my thimble... Here it is trying to convert him. Yes, she must be trying. He would never be late. Look at the leaves fall. No, nothing could... Oh, my scissors. In my bag. Keep him from coming. Monsieur de Bergerac. You're late, my friend. First time in 14 years.
It's too provoking, but I was detained.
By whom?
An importunate visitor.
That was some wicked creditor.
The last and most persistent. He pressed me hard.
But you got rid of him?
Yes, I said, excuse me, please, but today is Saturday, a day on which I never failed to call upon a certain lady. I will pay the debt, I promise. Come back in an hour.
Oh, let him wait much longer. I intend to keep you here with me until it's dark.
I may be forced to leave sooner than that. Oh, how long it takes. I wonder, will I ever see the end of that eternal tapestry?
I have been waiting for that jest.
Ah, the leaves.
Yes, they are all gold and yellow. Watch them fall.
Yes, watch them fall. It is a short-lived life, but a gallant one nonetheless. Although they must fall and die upon the cluttered soil, they descend downwardly in one last ecstasy of grace.
What, melancholy, you?
Not a bit.
Then let the dead leaves fall. Tell me the news. Where's my court gazette?
I am ready.
Good.
Saturday, the 19th. The king lunched heartily on grape conserves and had a touch of fever. He was bled. The ailment was found guilty of high treason. The king's pulse resumed its normal beat. Sunday, the Queen's Ball was lit with more than 700 white candles. Our troops, they say, have beat John of Austria. 4 witches have been hanged. The little dog of Madame Matisse had an enema.
Cyrano de Bergerac, you say such things.
On Monday, nothing happened. Oh, Demir took on a new lover.
Ooh.
Tuesday, the court went out to Fontainebleau. On the following day, La Monglotte said no to Count de Fiesque. The court favorite La Mancini was made queen almost of France. On Friday, the fair La Monglotte changed her mind and said yes to Count de Fiesque.
He's fainted! Cyrano!
What is it? No. Oh, no. It is nothing, truly. Let me be.
But still.
No. It is my old wound, the one I got at Arras. Sometimes, you know, it hurts.
Dear friend.
It will pass. See? It has passed. The foolish pain has gone.
Everyone bears a wound, and I bear mine. The old wound, always there, never healed. It's here beneath this letter, grown yellow with time, stained with his tears and blood.
His letter? Did you not promise me long time ago that you would let me read it?
Do you really want to see it now?
Yes. Of all days, today.
Here.
May I open it?
Open and read.
Oh, my beloved Roxanne, it seems that I must die.
Aloud?
Although I know it might be tonight, my own love, my heart is heavy with unspoken love. And so, it seems I must die too soon. Never again will these infatuated eyes feast on all your charms and joy, your smallest gestures. I remember peculiarly your own you had of brushing your hand back across your little forehead. And so I cry, farewell.
You read.
Oh, my sweet, my love, my treasure.
And such a voice.
My own true best beloved.
A voice that I have heard before sometime.
Although
somewhere.
It is that I am too far away, never will I be further from you. My heart nearer than anything. It is, yes, that I shall be in this world and in the next, the one who loves you best, whose love cannot be measured.
It is too dark to see. How can you read? And so, for 14 years, my kind old friend who loves to chat and tease has played this role?
Roxanne.
It was you! I should have known! I should have known the way he spoke my name!
No, Roxanne!
It was you!
It was not I.
It was.
I swear to you.
I see it all. The lovely, generous lie, the letters, yours.
No.
The mad, sweet words were yours.
No.
The voice in that dark night was yours.
It was someone else.
The very soul was yours.
I swear to you, it was not I.
You loved me always.
No.
You loved me.
No.
Say it softer now.
No. My own best beloved, I love you not.
How many things long dead are born again? But why this silence these 14 years when on this letter, which he never wrote, the tears were yours?
But the blood was his.
But why the noble silence? Tell me why, and why on this day has it been broken?
Why?
What recklessness! I knew it! He's here!
I am here!
He has killed himself, madame. Coming here.
Oh, God. And that faintness, was that...
I did not finish my court gazette. Saturday the 26th, an hour or so before dinner, Monsieur de Bergerac died, foully murdered.
What does he mean? Cyrano, what have they done to you?
With a quick, a worthy foeman, a pointed laughing word upon my lips, and the steel's pointed answer in my heart. I said that once. How fate has the last laugh. And where am I trapped? By what? A block of wood? And killed by whom? A thug? A common cutthroat? I have failed in everything in life and even in death.
Oh, monsieur.
And I have done this to you, all my faults, mine.
On the contrary, I never had a friend, a woman who loved me like you. My own mother never loved to look at me. I never had a sister. Later on in life, I feared the mistress with the mockery behind her smile, but for you, you have been one friend, not all quite like any other friend. In all my life, one whispering silken gown.
Your other friend is looking at you.
I see.
I loved but one man in my life, and I have lost him twice.
I would not have you mourn 1 hour less that good and valiant Christian. I asked only that when my flesh is cold, you give a double meaning to your veil and mourn for me, mourning him a little.
I promise.
Not here, not in a chair. Let no one help me. Only this tree. He comes. Well, if he is to meet me, I shall be standing sword in hand.
Cyrano!
Let no one help me. Oh! He mocks me. He mocks me for my nose. The noseless one. What's that? It's useless. Ha! That I know! Oh! This is for one thing of an assurance to fight for success, but a fool. A man fights better when he is doomed to lose. Who are you? What? How many? Thousands? What? Ah, falsehood! You all are my enemies of old. Take that! Compromise! Treachery! Oh! Ah, ha, ha! I know that I'll go down in the end. But be sure that I'll go fighting on, and on, and on! Ah, compromise! Treachery! Cowardice! You have taken everything from me! Take it! Oh, but when I enter God's great house, know that I will bow low, and bending so sweep the threshold's heavenly blue. For is one thing you shall not take with you, one thing that I take with me. And that thing is...
That is...
my white plume.
4